In the crate. In it. Hush. Put some oil in it. Pretty much got in the habit of putting oil in it every time I go to drive it, because what was happening was I drive it so infrequently that I could never remember if it needed oil or not. So yeah, I know you probably saw the battery tender on there. Actually, I just plugged that up this morning because I went to try to drive it about an hour ago, realized it wouldn't start. I was gonna pull it out of the garage, let it heat up. So I was like, well, I'll throw it on there, it might help, it might not. It didn't really do much. I guess at this point, I just need to go back to leaving it on the tender because I drive it so infrequently. But yeah, it really doesn't lose oil when it's just sitting. It loses it a little bit when it's just, like when I first set it, like park it, but then it seems to taper off. That's always a good idea to just keep checking it. I know, boys. All right, so obviously I'm out right now. It's kind of a crazy time. I'm sure you guys know that. I'm just getting an allergy shot, so it's not like I'm out just driving around for fun. But I wanted to put this video, I've been piecing this video together for a couple months now at this point, basically. And as I was saying, I don't know. I have to wait in my car for 30 minutes. So I figured I'd bring the camera and shoot this intro. This video is gonna be a little bit of a mess. I apologize, but I wanted to get it out there, really just get it off my computer and get it off my mind. Because I don't ever forget about this channel. I don't ever forget about the car. It's just, I mean, as you saw, I had to start the car with a jumper because even before all this happened, I wasn't driving the car that much. And now with all this going on in the world, dang it, I got a crack on my windshield. When did that happen? Anyways, stay focused. Several weeks ago now at this point, one of you guys actually sent me a gift in the mail to my P.O. box. So I went and got it. I actually haven't opened that yet because I wanted to open it on camera. So the first thing when I get home, we're gonna open that. I think I've said that like 12 different times now in different takes. But yeah, I wanted to get this video up, especially now, just with everything going on. Just give you guys something to watch. Give you something that's, you know, positive, uplifting. But it's not negative, I guess, is what I mean. Now, I am still on YouTube a lot. Many of you know this, some of you don't, but I do have another channel. It's called That Ends on Lotus. It focuses on my 2 German Shepherds. I do post there a lot, so if you just want to see content, you could definitely check out that channel. I did recently also launch a 3rd channel called Evolving Content. You can guess where the name comes from, where I'm talking about building YouTube and different aspects around that business and so forth. So if that's something you want to watch as well, you can check that out, and I'll link both of those below. Otherwise, I'm going to sit here for another 25 minutes and then go home, get some lunch, and open up that package because it's car parts. It came from STM, so it's got to be good. Yes, this car is loud, but it's not as loud as the GoPro audio makes it seem. So this is the 3rd mic I've used in like a week. If you saw the last video, or if you've seen a couple of the pup videos, you know that I've been messing around with mics and struggling with that. So we'll see how this one does. This is always really fun to do in an Evo. It's just back and forth. But it does kind of annoy some drivers for some reason. I don't know why it does. It's like you're doing something that's abnormal, therefore, I don't know, the nail that sticks out gets hammered, as they say in the Fast and the Furious. But I will say, I did this once coming off an exit, and there was a kid behind me in, I don't know, whatever car, not anything, you know, Camry, Cross, who knows, whatever. And he was trying to mock me, I think, and he started doing it in his car too, and then he almost wrecked. Because you can't actually just do this in a normal car. It has to do, I'm not a suspension expert, but it has to do with how fast they can like reload or something. So don't do that in your normal car. But no, this car is not for sale. I did not sell it. It did not break. I mean, there's lots of things wrong with it, but it did not break. You know, I talked about this, I think, a little bit in the last video. Honestly, I just haven't been driving it that much because I just haven't had time. I work from home, if you didn't know. It's not a lot of days where I have to go out of the house for work-related things. And so usually when I am leaving the house, it's usually I'm like doing something with the pups or something. So I just take the FJ, or it's something random and the FJ's outside. It's just easier. I just get in the FJ. So yeah, I mean, I really just haven't been driving it, and it's, even though like it's in my garage and the way my garage is set up in my, like it shares with the basement. So like I see it constantly all throughout the day, but like I still just don't really think about it, honestly. When you park on a hill, am I the only one that puts it in gear in reverse because somehow that's going to make it roll less than if you put it in first, even though both of them, I don't know. STI didn't have the camera out so you could hear their exhaust. But you know, if you've heard one Boxster motor, you've heard them all. Wow, just running into everything today. Hi, Bar. All right, same day. Just changed the clothes. Got some new Adams car shampoo I've never tried. Wife got it for me for Christmas. So we're gonna see how it compares. I hear a lot of good things about it, so I don't know, we'll see. Alright, it's a couple days later, heading out to FedEx to get some exciting new Evo parts that I'm not going to tell you what they are yet, because I don't know. Alright, so here's the situation. One of you guys mailed me something. However, it came FedEx, and FedEx can't deliver to PO boxes, so I didn't even know about it until like 2 days ago. So I Googled the address. I'm headed there now. The only issue is it brought me to like this, which is like the middle of nowhere. Actually, it's the middle of everything. This is not a distribution center. It brought me to like some FedEx location. So anyways, I just got off the phone with them, got the proper address, heading there now. Alright, so we are definitely in a much more industrial park now. Jeez, this road sucks. Wow, this just sort of dead ends here, okay? FJ. There we go, finally. Okay. Oh, FJ. Are you freaking kidding me? It literally says this location has closed. All right, as I said before, I truly don't know what this is. So yeah, we're gonna go find out. That is assuming I don't have any trouble getting it. I don't have a lot of proof of a PO box on hand. All right, well, the door's locked. I did ring the little bell thing, so we'll see. And so this lady came, said, hang on a second, it may not be here.
You got a door tag?
All right, she just came back, took my tracking number this time. It is freaking cold out too. All right, she's coming back to the door and she has a package in her hand. PO box.
Yeah. Alrighty, there you go. Thank you.
Got the package. I'll head home and see what's in it. Well, at least my alignment's good. Got one thing going for me. All right, Evo's on the tender. I'm just gonna leave it that way for now, because I never know, like I'm not planning to not drive it, but I just never know what's going on anymore. Finally though, I get to open this, which has been up here for weeks. Got the new setup for the camera, but as a bonus, you can do top down. All right, I do know who sent this. Can I help you? But he asked to remain anonymous. This is not for you. White line suspension and chassis products. Okay. Stainless steel. If I knew stuff about suspension, I'd probably know what this is. Master to slave clutch line. Underhood shifter bushings. Oh, that's what those are. I used to have these on my 9. These are actually really good. STM driver mod package. Dude, this was not cheap. So we have the master to slave clutch line. That's cool. I don't know if I ever had that on my 9. Underhood shifter bushings. These I definitely did have. These are cool. It's a simple, easy mod, and that you actually notice a difference in just the overall driving. And then this is the steering precision kit. I have no idea what this does, but it looks cool, and I've heard good things about Whiteline. Regardless, it was like $131 accordingly. So to that person, thank you very much. To that person, thank you very, very much. Just beyond words, above and beyond what anybody ever needs to do. And now I think I have an excuse to mix more Evo videos, apparently. Kind of remember doing these. I'm sure it'll take me 10 times longer than it's supposed to. So I think that's gonna do it for this video. Appreciate you guys as always. I know it's been like 3 months in the making. Hopefully, hopefully I'll have the next one up soon for you guys. Not everything is about you. See you guys next time. All right, so it is a steering precision kit designed to improve the steering precision and response while reducing understeer and increasing front grip, specifically on turn-in. This is achieved through the use of low compliance replacement mounting bushes and special spacers to alter steering geometry. I didn't understand most of that, but it sounds really cool and helpful, so should be cool. Yo.